Hi everyone, just wanted to do a little video about how I get my hair the blondest it can be so that I can then put pastel colours on top of it, like pastel purple and pastel pinks that I've been using recently that I've really grown to like. And so today I'm just going to be showing you how I dye my hair with the box dye just to get it really blonde, because in order to do the pastel colours you really do need like white blonde, as close to white blonde hair as you can get. It will work on sort of yellowy blonde. I've done it on yellow blonde hair before, but it really won't take as well and it won't look as vibrant if you do it on those sort of colours. The dye I'm going to be using today is one of these Ferrier, just a box dye, and the colour is Extreme Platinum Power. So it's really, really blonde. It's like one of the whitest blonde ones I've found. I've used it before and it's really good. So I'm going to be using it again. Yeah, I just wanted to say, when I first bleached my hair, tried dyeing it blonde, I was like a really light brown hair colour, so I was a bit worried about it going funny, going yellow, which it did. So if you are going from brown to really light blonde, then you do have to be prepared to be yellow for a couple of days. I was advised to obviously not use dyes like within 24 hours of each other, but I didn't want my hair to be yellow, so I had it yellow for about a day before I went out and got another box dye and did it again. As you can see, my roots are getting pretty bad. I haven't bleached it for a while. I was kind of giving my hair a rest from bleaching it because it was getting pretty dry and stuff, so I've just been using hair masks and loads of like leave-in conditioners at the moment to try and get it back to a good condition where I can dye it blonde again. You can probably see there's still a little bit of pink left in. That won't make a difference to me. I'm going to tone it anyway, so it should just bleach straight out. Okay, so let's get on with dyeing. So the first thing it tells me to do is to take the lid off the developer cream, which is this one here. So I'm going to do that. And then just put it in the bathroom. I'm working in the sink just so I don't get bleach everywhere, because I don't think my mum would be very happy if I bleached her bathroom. So next thing, it says to add the lightening powder, which is basically just like the bleach powder, into the developer cream bottle. So I've snipped the corner off there. I don't know if you can see that. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to gently pour this into this bottle. Try not to spill any, but I'm quite a messy person, so usually it goes everywhere and then I have to scoop it back in. So then after that's done, what it's told me to do is add this cream lightener into the pot next. That's what I'm going to do. So next, I'm going to put the lid back on and we're going to shake it up. But before I shake it up, I'm going to put my gloves on. So now that I've mixed the dye in the bottle, I'm going to start applying it to my hair. My root's the worst, so that's where I'm going to start. So I'm going to start applying now. So what I'm going to do as I go along is I'm going to separate my roots with the tip of the bottle. So you just partition your hair. Obviously if yours is longer, you're going to be able to do it far easier. With mine it doesn't really matter because it's quite short. Okay, so after you've done your roots, I've covered most of mine. I know they still look they look really brown at the moment. But after you've done your roots, then you just go ahead with the rest of your hair. This is only the way that works for me. I know some people say do your roots last, but I've always done my roots first because to me it makes sense because they're darker, so they're going to need more time with the hair colour on. That's just the way I do it. Don't take my word as gospel though. So now I'm going to cover the rest of my hair with the rest of the bottle, which is, there's quite a lot left. But I'm just going to put it all on and then I'm going to leave it for the maximum time that I can. Okay, so now I'm done dyeing. I'm going to clean up because I've got it everywhere as usual, and then I'm going to leave it on for about 25 to 30 minutes depending on what your box dye says to leave it on. I'm going to go and have a cup of tea and watch some TV and then I'll be back in a bit. So as you can see, this is the result of the hair dyeing, and yeah, my hair's a little bit dead now, so I'm literally just going to be doing hair masks and intensive conditioners for the next week or so just to get it back up to normal condition. I haven't toned it or anything, so at the moment the roots are a bit yellow. Can't really see them that much on camera, but now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the Direction Silver Toner just to tone my whole hair. So this is the Direction Silver Toner that I was waiting for in the post, and now it's arrived. You can see on the top there it says silver. It looks purple in the pot, but it doesn't actually come out purple unless you leave it on your hair for way too long. It's sort of a dark blue. Oh, it looks really blue on the camera. It's dark blue, dark purple colour. And what I'm going to do with that is I'm literally just going to put it all over my head, just to take the yellow out of the roots of my hair and just so that my colour is even all over. I'm going to put it on dry hair. It does say wet hair, but when I've used it before it doesn't really work as well on wet hair. And I'm going to leave it on for about 20 minutes to start with. It's because this is a toner and not a dye. I'm not actually going to use gloves with that. I'm just going to literally put it straight on my hand and then I'm going to apply it. I'm just going to apply it here. Yeah, and then I'm just going to do my whole head. It's not going to dye my fingers, don't worry, this will wash out because it's not a dye, it's just a toner. So I'm going to put it all over my head, get rid of the yellow hopefully, and then wash it off. So now I've got the toner on, I'm looking very attractive with my bluey purple hair. Don't worry, it doesn't actually come out this colour, but if you do leave it on for too long it will come out with sort of streaks of this bluey purple colour in it. So I'm just going to leave it on for about 20 minutes. I'm going to go out and sunbathe because it's absolutely gorgeous weather today. Finally summer is here, hence the bikini underneath my top, and I will come back and show you the result when I've washed the toner out. So this is what my hair looks like after leaving the toner on for about, I decided to leave it on for 25-30 minutes just to show you what can happen if you do leave the toner on for too long. It looks a bit silvery on the camera, which is good, but as you can see it's got these sort of purpley blue tones going through it. Oh, excuse the camera by the way, I'm having to hand hold it because my tripod just broke. Obviously the blue will wash out in a couple of washes, and if you use like a tea tree or anti-dandruff shampoo, that will actually strip colour. So that was my tutorial on how to get blonde hair. Obviously if you have any questions then hopefully I can answer them. As I said before, I'm not a hairdresser, so this is just what works for my hair. Obviously there's going to be loads of other ways you can do it. I hope you enjoyed my little tutorial and I'll see you again soon.